Chapter 14, The Advancing Individual. What I have said in the last chapter applies as well to the professional and the wage earner as to the individual who's engaged in business. No matter whether you're a physician, a teacher, or a clergyman, if you can give increase in life to others and make them sensible of the fact, they will be attracted to you and you will get rich. The physician who holds the vision of himself as a great and successful healer and who works toward the complete realization of that vision with faith and purpose, as described in the former chapters, will come into such close touch with the source of life that he will be phenomenally successful. Patients will come to him in throngs. No one has a greater opportunity to carry into effect the teaching of this book than the practitioners of medicine. It does not matter to which of the various schools he may belong, for the principle of healing is common to all of them and may be reached by all alike. The advancing individual in medicine who holds to a clear mental image of himself or herself as successful and who obeys the laws of faith, purpose, and gratitude will cure every curable case that he or she undertakes, no matter what remedies he or she may use. In the field of religion, the world cries out for the clergy who can teach as healers the true science of abundant life. Those who master the details of the science of getting rich, together with the allied sciences of being well, of being great, of winning love, and who teach those details from the pulpit, will never lack for a congregation. This is the gospel that the world needs. It will give increase of life, and people will hear it gladly and will give liberal support to the person who brings it to them. What is now needed is a demonstration of the science of life from the pulpit. We want preachers who can not only tell us how, but who in their own persons will show us how. We need the preacher who will himself be healthy, great, and beloved to teach us how to attain these things, and when he comes, he will find a numerous and loyal following. The same is true of the teacher who can inspire the children with the faith and purpose of the advancing life. She will never be out of a job, and any teacher who has this faith and purpose can give it to her pupils. She cannot help giving it to them if it is part of her own life and practice. What is true of the teacher, preacher, and physician is true of the lawyer, dentist, real estate executive, insurance agent, of everybody. The combined mental and personal action that I've described is infallible. It cannot fail. Every man and woman who follows these instructions steadily, perseveringly, and to the letter will get rich. The law of the increase of life is as mathematically certain in its operation as the law of gravitation. Getting rich is an exact science. The wage earner will find this is true of his case as of any others mentioned. Do not feel that you have no chance to get rich because you are working where there is no visible opportunity for advancement, where wages are small and the cost of living high. Form your clear mental vision of what you want and begin to act with faith and purpose. Do all the work you can do every day and do each piece of work in a perfectly successful manner. Put the power of success and the purpose to get rich into everything that you do. But do not do this merely with the idea of currying favor with your employer in the hope that he or those above you will see your good work and advance you. It is not likely that they will do so. People who are merely good workers, filling their place to the very best of their ability and satisfied with that, are valuable to their employer, and it is not to the employer's interest to promote them. They are worth more where they are. To secure advancement, something more is necessary than to be too large for your place. Those who are certain to advance are the ones who are too big for their place and who have a clear concept of what they want to be, who know that they can become what they want to be, and who are determined to be what they want to be. Do not try to more than fill your present place with a view to pleasing your employer. Do it with the idea of advancing yourself. Hold the faith and purpose of increase during work hours, after work hours, and before work hours. Hold it in such a way that every person who comes in contact with you, whether supervisor, fellow workers, or social acquaintances, will feel the power of purpose radiating from you, so that everyone will get the sense of advancement and increase from you. Others will be attracted to you, and if there is no possibility for advancement in your present job, you will very soon see an opportunity to take another job. There is a power which never fails to present opportunity to the advancing individual who is moving in obedience to law. God cannot help helping you if you act in a certain way. He must do so in order to help himself. There is nothing in your circumstances or in the industrial situation that can keep you down. If you cannot get rich working for the Steel Trust, you can get rich on a 10-acre farm. And if you begin to move in a certain way, you will certainly escape from the clutches of the Steel Trust and get onto the farm or wherever else you wish to be. If a few thousand of its employees would enter upon the certain way, the Steel Trust would soon be in a bad plight. It would have to give its work people more opportunity or go out of business. Nobody has to work for a trust. The trust can keep men and women in so-called hopeless conditions only for so long as there are men and women who are too ignorant to know of the science of getting rich or too intellectually slothful to practice it. Begin this way of thinking and acting, and your faith and purpose will make you quick to see any opportunity to better your condition. Such opportunities will speedily come, for the Supreme, working in all and working for you, will bring them before you. Do not wait for an opportunity to be all that you want to be. When an opportunity to be more than you are now is presented, and you feel impelled toward it, take it. It will be the first step toward a greater opportunity. There is no such thing possible in this universe as a lack of opportunities for the individual who is living the advancing life. It is inherent in the constitution of the cosmos that all things should be for you and work together for your good. And you must certainly get rich if you act and think in a certain way. So let wage-earning men and women study this book with great care and enter with confidence upon the course of action it prescribes. It will not fail.